Now's a good time to remember where tequila's story truly began. In 1795, Cuervo invented tequila.
Cuervo.
What are you doing here?
Cuervo. Anytime someone says Cuervo, I show up.
Well, I do know that to be true, but even during ad reads, like...
Cuervo.
I think he could lay out, especially for one of our great partners.
Sweet, delicious Cuervo.
Since then, Cuervo has stayed true to its roots. The same family, the same land, the same passion.
Cuervo.
So, enjoy the tequila that started it all. Cuervo.
Cuervo.
The tequila that invented tequila. Proximo. Cuervo.com. Please drink responsibly.
Cuervo.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
Football is back, Jack. Oh my, we've waited for so long. We're so damn excited that we put it in a song. Don't need no check downs. Give me big hits and quarterbacks. Keep your fantasy team from falling off the track. Football is back, Jack. Whether on the ground or through the air, when the chips are down and you throw a prayer, when your team is primed and on the hunt, it's 4th and 10, you refuse to punt. When the shoulder pads and helmets crack, that's how you know that football is back, Jack. Let me hear you say football is back, Jack. This high is wild and out of control, and we're gonna ride it every week till we reach the Super Bowl. Don't need no check downs. Give me big hits and quarterbacks. If you say this game's the best, I'll say it's a gag. Football is back, Jack. Football is back, Jack. Football is back. Football is back, Jack.
It's a beautiful morning on the Serengeti. As you see now, the Zaslow has spotted his plain stick, and he seems to be reveling in the joy that is the plain stick. Beautiful morning on the Serengeti. He's enjoying his
Wait, look, so before we start all this, hold on a second, because we're coming out of, I just saw a random black dude break a bottle over someone's head in the other room, and I don't know what that was about. Jeremy got a bottle broken over his head, and then I come in here, and he's got the plain sticks. He's finally got the plain sticks. He thinks they're delicious.
the Serengeti.
I don't know what you're doing, but I did hear Mike, what did you tell me during a Liquid IV ad? I don't know why we decided Chris should be on the reads.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to relive.
You mispronounced caffeine.
You thought it was a good idea to go live with you reading?
I did think it was a decent idea, as the Zaslow enjoys his plain stick.
Yeah, and he had work in Serengeti again.
In the Serengeti. In the morning.
How did you say caffeine the other day in the Liquid
I said
IV?
caffeine, all right? Get over it.
Hyphenane.
How do you guys feel about the plain stick before we got plenty of content today. We got way too much show. We'll get to it in a second. The plain stick, Joy Taylor's been mocking Zaslow for many years about his love of this. The love of this stick. And it's disgusting. Like, of all the donuts, it's the plainest, right?
So go and touch my lips.
But you would agree, would everyone agree here that it's the plainest of the donuts? Like, this is, yes? There's no plainer donut than the plain stick, correct? It's like eating just doughy bread. It's not, it doesn't have very much flavor to it, correct?
Give me one of those things.
I mean, it is glazed.
No.
His is not.
Plain.
His is a plain, look. What you guys have isn't what he has. He's got one without the glaze. You guys have glaze on it. That changes everything.
The glaze is good.
Of course, the glaze is good.
Yeah, Chris has a plain one, though.
On the Serengeti.
Yeah,
You're going to love it.
No, he's not going to love that. It's like...
No.
No, it's dry.
Yeah, not good.
A donut needs to be sweet. Put it on the poll at Batard Show. Doesn't a donut need to be sweet?
I think it also needs to be round.
It needs accompaniment, this thing. Like, it needs a coffee or some other flavor to it.
I need to go in my belly.
Put it on the poll as well. Does a donut need to be round? We've got the owners are mad at us. Okay, we've got a situation where the big owners club, and this is a problem when you get the owners mad at you. The owners got all the money. The owners can be in hiding and stuff. And now Mark Cuban is coming after Pablo Torre with where are your facts,
Jack.
And it's like, but I don't want to do that today because we got football. Because football is back.
We were having a conversation before the show, Dan, that I don't think you caught, but we're trying to figure out exactly because Pablo now, and Meadowlark have this partnership with the Athletic. So
I'll go plain stick, Dan.
does Steve Ballmer sue Meadowlark or the Athletic for this story?
Look, some of the stuff that we're doing is hard to do. I don't know. Maybe you didn't notice at the beginning of Pablo Torre Finds Out, but I had a journalism decision to make on something we were publishing that was going to infuriate Ishbia. And I got the world's most powerful sports guy as our CEO. And, of course, you're afraid of the money because these people can bury you in lawsuits. Trump is hurting the media just by grabbing tens of millions here and there with just bogus stuff. So this stuff's dangerous when you bring the fight to these particular people. They're good at hiding. They're good at avoiding questions. Mickey Harrison's going into the Hall of Fame. He's reluctantly doing 2 5-minute interviews. They've offered us a 5-minute interview that has that. Yeah, but it has 5-minute interview. What?
We're really going to get to the nuts and bolts of
A
things.
5-minute interview. We are now agitating people. And Mark Cuban, I want to get to him, but football's back. But football's tonight. Football is back, Jack. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I mean, geez.
Why did a random black man break a bottle over the head of Jeremy in the other room?
Name's Carl.
We've established him as a character.
Carl.
I was like, all right, he just did it once, but he won't do it again.
Maybe that should be his gimmick.
Just comes in when somebody's doing too much and breaks a bottle over their
Just
head?
Jeremy's head, actually.
No, you know what?
I don't think anyone's claimed that gimmick.
Zaz, you know what? Let's give Carl that power now. When Carl sees that any of us, me included, are using bad judgment, or it's being Jeremy, let's call it being Jeremy, he's allowed to come in and slap someone over the head and break a bottle over their head. I think that's a great idea.
Well, you would, but here's the problem is I think that Carl would assume that you just referring to him as the random black man is bad judgment, but then Carl, the random black man, as you referred to him, would come in and hit you in the head with a bottle.
He's enraged. Look at him in that video. Look at him in that video. Everyone else is dancing and having a good
Billy,
Seems
I wasn't
properly
trying to save you.
raged. He seems properly raged to me.
Yeah.
He actually seems delighted.
Giving you a lifesaver, and you're just like, I'd rather drown.
There is a bottle broken over a head, and he runs off.
Scares me if you watch me.
I mean, you guys saw it. Look at that. That's just rage. It's clear and obvious rage. We can't have that in the workplace. Look at the Codys. They're there. Everyone's having a good time.
That's football.
Yeah. Now close your eyes and imagine he's a random white man. I don't think you're dubbing it as rage. Howdy, folks. It's Mike Ryan. It's also NFL season. Lots of big-time matchups. You know your boy's an NFL free agent, so he's looking all across that NFL schedule for the very best games. And when I do, my very first and only stop is the Game Time app, because the Game Time app gives the advantage back to the fans. It's a hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust that you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the very best price. Plus, fees are always included. So what you see is what you pay. You have incredible features such as zone deals. You get to save even more when you choose a section and let Game Time choose the seats. You get panoramic seat views. If you know nothing about the venue you're about to buy tickets for, this is a huge tool. Take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code Dan for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code DAN for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. Hey, listeners, it's Mike. Hey, Billy Gill.
Hey.
Hey, Billy, as a proud member of your inner circle, remember when we were hanging out last weekend?
Oh, yeah, fishtail palms.
Fishtail palms, the great memories we made, kids playing in the pool and in our hands, a nice ice-cold can of Miller Lite. It was so hot out.
I know, but it was so cold in my hand.
We took that first sip. It was crisp. It was refreshing. Oh, man, there is nothing like cracking open a Miller Lite with your crew and your inner circle bones.
Hell yeah. We fist bumped.
Whether it's, we actually really did. Yeah. Whether it's that touchdown.
Didn't make a sound, but it just thought
bam! Boom! Whether it's that touchdown you didn't see coming or just arguing about fantasy lineups, you and I did plenty of that. Miller Lite has been the taste that you can depend on for 50 years. Brewed for flavor, with simple ingredients, rich toffee notes, and that iconic golden color. And here's the kicker, Billy.
What?
It's just 96 calories.
What?
3.2 carbs. Huh? Per 12 ounces. The original light beer since 1975 and still hitting different 5 decades later. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
What's up, listeners? I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I certainly dreamed big. I think when we were all kids, we dreamed big. Whether we wanted to be astronauts, presidents. Personally, I wanted to be a pitcher for the then Florida Marlins. Now, we're dreaming of something else, like owning our own businesses. But let's be honest, launching it is total chaos. Websites and shipping, your cousin who wants to collab, it's a mess. That's where Shopify comes in. They power 10% of all e-commerce in the United States, from brands like Mattel to your aunt's candle shop. Can't design a site? Shopify's got ready-to-go templates. Need help writing copy or touching up pics? AI tools. Want customers? Built-in email and social tools. And if you get stuck, 24/7 support. Real, award-winning human beings. Turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/Batard. Go to shopify.com/Batard. Shopify.com/Batard.
Dan Le Batard.
You were that kind of sad this morning, taking the barrage of anger from Stugotz because you hadn't booked him enough interviews. The only reason I keep bringing this up is because you are throwing a big party on Thursday. You're doing it, and I want people to support what you're doing because Stugotz has not made this easy.
Stugotz.
Well, you know, yeah, you know.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
So football is back tonight.
Jack.
With Cowboys and Eagles. Zaslow was laughing because he was saying that Colin Cowherd didn't know that Friday's game was in Brazil, but I didn't know there was a Thursday game, so I don't think I'm in a position to mock him. I learned watching YouTube ads scroll across my screen, wait a minute, there's a game on Friday night and it's Chiefs-Chargers, and I thought that's how the season was starting. I didn't realize, of course, they're going to start with Thursday Night Football. I missed that.
Did the Chiefs win the Super Bowl last year?
I mean, the Chiefs,
No, they didn't. The answer's no.
You're right.
You always start with the Super Bowl champion on opening night
At
on
home.
Thursday. That's what you do.
Okay, you say that, and you can never go wrong, obviously, with the Eagles Cowboys. Of course not. That's great storyline. But it's not up for dispute, is it? That the marquee game is the one that has Taylor Swift in it, correct? It's still that. We're still on that, are we not? That the numbers are going to be highest for whatever that the biggest star in the sport right now is Taylor Swift's fiance. That's the biggest star in the sport. That they just had a record podcast. The podcast that the Kelseys are doing, that's a very difficult business venture.
We're trying to talk ball, Dan.
Yeah. You're talking ball, Dan.
No, but I'm asking you, the ratings higher for Thursday, Eagles, Cowboys, or the Taylor Swift game on Friday night? Because now they're taking Thursday and Friday. Did they put their big game on Friday because they don't have Fridays yet? They've only got Thursdays and Sundays and Mondays.
Well, they had the Black Friday game too, but Thursday night is on NBC and Peacock, and Friday's on YouTube. So I think that NBC Peacock.
So
will
can we not
probably
get it if we don't have YouTube TV?
I don't know. It's a good question.
So a lot of people are headed to this. This is confusing. This is all getting expensive, right?
I still don't know about Red Zone, except now there's commercials, and Pat McAfee is telling, whatever his name is, Hanson, oh, no one's upset about commercials. Like, get with the program, Pat.
Now they're saying they've been doing this for a year. They're like, hey, We've been throwing commercials at you for a while now.
Yeah.
This is not the ESPN thing.
They've been preparing us for this. Also, ESPN is a convenient foil because they don't actually control this thing just yet. They control it next year. So the NFL is using ESPN as a pseudo meat shield here.
Sports fans, I am sorry to say this to you. You've heard Samson all over our network taking some glee in this. He's been warning you. Him and Skipper have both been warning you. Hey, sports fans are all going to get screwed here, okay? Like the thing that's going to happen is your fandom is so addictive. And we know football is king. You don't want to miss any of those games. Hell, I just got sucked in to Mobland, and I didn't have Paramount Plus. And I'm like, I don't want Paramount Plus. I don't like what's on Paramount Plus. And then I saw Mobland, and I'm like, holy shit, that's better than The Sopranos.
Good show.
No, I'm like, that, if they keep...
Relax.
If they keep doing that, and it appears from the way that it ended, they're going to keep doing that.
Who's in that?
Mobland, it's everybody.
Literally everybody.
Mobland, Helen Mirren, it plays a bad person for the first time, and a great one.
Oh, she's always bad.
Pierce Brosnan plays a bad person and a great one. Tom Hardy, and then the king of it is Guy Ritchie. That's 5 Guy Ritchie movies is what Mobland is, one after another, and it would be better than The Sopranos if I gave it 8 seasons.
Paramount Plus is good. Don't they have all those Taylor Sheridan shows?
Bangers,
Paramount Plus is
bangers.
good.
But
They have all the different Paw Patrols also.
okay, so you're going to have all of them. You understand the competition for money and the competition for content, as the Kelseys and Taylor Swift and everyone else realizes the value of good content. South Park realizes it.
Oh, good show.
Colbert realizes it. Conan O'Brien realizes it. The whole entertainment landscape is changing, and everybody wants football. And football is Thursday night, and it's Friday night, and then college football, minor league football, our second biggest sport in America. That's all day Saturday, and now you got Sunday, and now you're off and running on what is basically cocaine snorting for 17 straight weeks because the gambling action, 300, what is it? Is it 300 billion strong? The gambling action,
strong.
it might be 30 billion. It might be 30
That's
billion.
just Nick Wright's account.
It makes it, on the weekend when you're off, you can just sit there and play with your money on television while watching football, which makes it easy. Doesn't
You're
make
describing awesome things.
Well, this is what's upon us, right? But also,
I hear you talk, and I'm like, man, how whack are Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
you say all of this, and I don't want to go super serious on where we're headed because you guys say I always dampen the fun on football.
Yeah, so don't do it.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. Boom.
There is
We
a
fixed
choice. Chris, you're absolutely right. There's a fork in the road here, Dan. There's the fun road and there's the Dan road. So you get to choose which way do we want to go today, the fun road or the not fun road?
It's true. This segment was headed in a direction where, hey, we're just going to talk about awesome things.
Yeah.
I like that direction.
Yeah.
Then there's always the third one that we don't see because this is like a spork where Dan's like, vaccines. And it's like, whoa, hold on a second.
A random what guy?
Zaslow, you are sitting there next to me and you're critiquing the show. You're getting more and more confidence in that seat.
I'm just telling you what I like.
You're a college football expert. Everybody knows it. Sweets on the road, first class flying, because everyone knows his knowledge is something that is needed in the top echelon of where sports are described. Your power is hungry. We've seen it physically. Chris Cody has mocked you on this front. And one of the reasons this show became less fun is because I was starting to do it, as I'm telling you guys, while fighting with owners, which is unpleasant. And next to me is a guy eating a plain stick who can't get his headphones right. And there are people scurrying in under his chair because evidently you didn't know how to do your job while I was talking, trying to have fun.
Serengeti.
Right. While you guys were doing that, I'm sitting here trying to do the show. Serious time fighting owners. Football's coming. Dan wants to be Dan. Vaccines. Look out. Florida's the most distressed state. Keep dancing sports, monkey boy.
I mean, I've been doing this long enough. I know how a microphone and headsets work. Is it possible there was sabotage?
Wow. Wow. A saboteur amongst us, you're saying.
I know how to use equipment.
Only somebody else in that room other than you.
Who would it be?
A whodunit.
I also want to talk ball, clearly.
No, but who would it be? It would be a guy because the women have fled the premises. They're covering college football. They're no longer wanting to be in Miami. Who sabotaged this?
The implication was it was you. That's what Tony was implying.
What I'm
You
implying.
sabotaged.
I
Zaz
thought
wants to talk ball,
I thought you
you
guys
don't.
were implying
Yeah.
it was Stugotz.
No,
God,
no.
no.
The chair.
I don't think he's allowed in the building.
That it was the chair.
Sorry, I want to talk about that. What under the CDC. You got to worry about typhoid fever now.
Oh, I get it.
Dog.
I know who he is.
Now you get, it's a good impersonation.
Trying to figure it out.
Come over here now.
Mike Ryan, were you hurt that your limited fakes, none of them won?
No. No, because Miranda
that guy.
is a first ballot HOFer.
I have an update. The game you can watch for free on YouTube on Friday. It also says you have access to it with subscription to NFL Plus and YouTube TV, but if it's free, you don't need any of that. You can just watch it for free. Yeah, you just watch it on YouTube.
Do we know how I'm getting Red Zone this weekend?
No, don't ask.
What do you got?
I needed help with it. I needed an assistant to come over and help me make sure that I had Red Zone because of what's happened the last 3 seasons to me, where I'm scrambling the Sunday morning and I don't know what to do or how to call and customer service has died, so nobody picks up a phone, and not at that hour because a lot of people in America are doing what I'm doing.
I don't know how you're getting Red Zone, but I know how you're getting measles.
What do you have? I can help you. What do you have? How do you get it?
No, I'm good now. No,
Okay.
Zaz, what do you got?
I don't know if I'm good or not.
What do you have?
I feel like I'm going to be scrambling when I get home from Dallas on Sunday morning to watch the Red Zone. I have DirecTV Stream.
You could probably just like log onto your account and just like click something.
Like I have the
It'd be fine.
channel, you think? It's part of the package?
Yeah, like they let you so I have like Hulu Plus Live TV, and you go in and you just like check my account, and then it's like just add on, and like 2 seconds later you have it.
All right.
It should be good.
All right.
Call me if anything.
All right. You'll come over if I have a problem?
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Billy, you can be hard to reach. You don't
We'll
return
FaceTime.
texts. I don't believe any of what he's saying. I do. Billy can actually be helpful, but he'd have to return your call.
I mean, that was kind of helpful what he just told me.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I feel all right.
Do you have any? We've given them in the past, and this might be outdated now, but you can get these companies by threatening to cancel your subscription.
Oh, that's a guy who had cable once upon
You can
a time.
negotiate. You can negotiate the price down on some of this stuff if you can get a customer service representative on the line. Billy, you have given great value over the years to our audience. You've saved our audience hundreds of dollars here. Is there any trick like that can be played that we can tell people without telling people without bothering the sponsors?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's any like free subscriptions you could like do previews for right now. I mean, everything right now is just like NBC or Peacock. You probably have NBC because NBC is like a free channel. So
how do you
everyone should
get
be
the
good
Red
with it.
Zone? How do you get the Red Zone discounted? You've given
I have
people
no
that
clue.
advice.
That I don't know.
Well, but you've given people that advice in the past.
No, I mean,
Didn't it used to be you would just call up and go, I will cancel my subscription right now. And then it's, what if we give you a Sunday ticket for free? Yeah, I will not cancel my subscription.
That used to work with DirecTV.
Yes,
Yeah.
That was the number one.
That was the
ticket.
move.
Billy, do you
For
not
like 3 years,
remember
I didn't have
saving people thousands of dollars? It was
Well,
a moment of great gratitude.
I remember. I remind everybody. It's an anniversary I have on my calendar every year. The first Monday after the regular season. Like, guys, remember, cancel your Red Zone. You don't need it for the next 10 months. Like, you're good now. And then I'll remind you. So, guys, this is a friendly reminder, and gals, everyone out there, if you want to watch Red Zone, resubscribe. But resubscribe, you know what, I'm going to look at the calendar because I resubscribe like on that Sunday because if it's month to month, I look to see what the last date is so that I don't get charged an additional month when I don't need that month. You know, so I wait till the last possible second. If I did it 2 weeks ago, then I may be short 2 weeks at the end of the regular season, and I need to pay another month just for 2 weeks. So wait till the last possible second.
This is good advice.
Yeah, thank you.
I need some good advice from you guys because the fighting of the owners is hard when, there's just access exchange that makes some of this stuff hard. I've covered Mickey Arison, the greatest owner South Florida sports has ever seen. For 30 years, what he has done with that franchise to make it what it is makes him worthy of the Hall of Fame he's now being inducted to, because as an owner of a sports team, wherever Mike's complaints are on luxury tax stuff and everything else, where he should lose money so that we could have our fun, what they built in South Florida is a model for a sports franchise that became nationally bigger than what the Dolphins were once when Don Shula was building this town. Like what the Miami Heat did for 30 years when the local sports team's not entitled to be taking over the town for 20 years and being that kind of relevant. His stewardship of this team, governing Pat Riley with his son, because I've told you guys many times, hey guys, Mickey and Nick run that team. It's 5 people consortium. Everyone thinks Riley's in charge. That works for everybody. The Arisons will hide in the shadows. But if Mickey and Nick want something, it's their team, and Pat Riley's in charge. But I've seen him walk out of stuff where, he wants Marcus Thornton, and the answer's no. And I've seen it happen because this team is run by the Arisons and has been done so quintessentially in a way that has no precedent in this market, not even the Dolphins, who soiled everything they built with all of their arrogance and losing, while the Heat gave us one bad season last year and lost Mike, and one bad season in 20 years. Man deserves the Hall of Fame. He's doing 3 5-minute interviews. Doesn't want to do any of them. Hall of Fame is forcing 2 of them on him. Forcing 2 of them on him. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll do those. And I'm like, Mickey, come do our show. We have a relationship. We're across from you. Come do our show. And he's like, okay, 5 minutes. And I'm like, 5 minutes? Like, it's a great honor for you. It's a great honor.
To be on the show.
Yeah.
Well, is he going to have a stopwatch? Like, what happens at 5 minutes?
5 minutes. What's he so busy doing?
He's
on cruise control now, let's be honest. Literally, cruise control. Nick's running things. He's doing whatever he wants. By the way, I have good news. Good breaking news to save you guys money. So I looked up to see when the season ended. Season starts September 7th in terms of when you need Red Zone. Now, season ends January 7th. We're in a classic pickle.
Buy movie theater sells pickles, yo.
If I'm charged on the 7th of every month, am I going to be recharged January 7th for a full month just for that 1 week in January? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Wow. Someone knows, but we don't know. So I did a little Googling. If you go to NFL.com/IWantNFLNetwork/ this week, there's a free preview of NFL Red Zone on Cox, Hulu, DirecTV, Dish, Optimum, Sling, Xfinity. So if you have those, you can get a free preview this week, then subscribe next week, and then we don't need to figure out the 7-7 situation. You know what I mean?
Game on. Week 1 is here, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. We're talking first down, fireworks, anytime tutties, and live bets that follow every momentum shift in our beautiful game. Your season starts now. New customers download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code DAN. That's code DAN to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 plus $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Don Le Batard. In terms of Heat fans, you're the most irrational of us right now. What's the pivot?
Oh, irrational.
Stugotz.
Did you not hear your voice there?
My boy,
your voice. If I were making a cartoon thing that was meant to symbolize irrational, that's the voice I would give.
Entire premise.
This is the Don Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Chris, you were not helpful that segment as I waited the entire time for the pickles music. One, it is that Billy said pickles, and I just saw you scanning and searching and did not come up with the pickles music, so that while Billy was being helpful to the audience, he could explain a classic pickle in a way that would be helpful. Is there any reason you couldn't find the pickles music?
He didn't know we were doing it. I went a little rogue. I'll defend him on this. I didn't know I was going to do a pickle until I started talking. It just came out. There we go.
But I'm saying, he opened with the Serengeti and thought that live reading was a good idea to open this particular show when I'm fighting with owners. This particular show. You know where I think we go? I think we go, Chris reads at the beginning. It's a Serengeti bit. You understand why I might be a little agitated? I don't want to fight with owners.
You think that was reading? That was all off the dome, baby.
So what do we do with Mickey? Are you going to ask him hardball questions or softball questions? Like, what do we do
Should we even take the interview?
I don't know if you would ever accept the 5-minute time limit on an interview with any kind of sports owner. But I feel like you're making a special little concession here for your boy Mickey.
Well, but okay, so my boy Mickey.
Is he coming in studio?
No.
That would be a giant waste of time for him to drive all the way over here for 5 minutes and just get up and leave.
Office is right across the street.
That is true. We're assuming he should.
You have him at the office?
Cruise control.
Cruise control, remember? He's actually, he lives...
Where does he live? What's his address? Send him some fan mail.
He lives at the arena. He's got to be really confused that Lady Gaga's still there.
What was her deal? She just yesterday decided, you know what? I don't want to sing today.
She didn't do the show?
They let people in the building. She was like 40 minutes away from hitting the stage, and they sent out a message on socials and made an arena announcement that her voice just doesn't have it that night. I don't know.
How about lip sync?
What happened all throughout the day?
She said, according to her statement, that during vocal rehearsal on Tuesday, because Tuesday was an off night, she played Sunday and Monday, had an off night in Miami. Those will catch up to you, Lady Gaga. And then had a rehearsal again on Wednesday, that the decision was made after they let people in the building that her voice wasn't good enough to perform.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any reckless accusations.
Wait a minute.
here.
I think we're already here. And
Play the pickle music, Chris.
I'm going to follow you journalistically.
Time to throw away all journalistic credibility and get reckless. Here is something we like to call reckless speculation.
No, you're good.
I think this is breaking news. I think this is happen to know. You could report this as happen to know because what you're about to say, I think, is absolutely true.
I'm piecing together circumstantial evidence here. You don't make a call on the voice after people are in the building. My speculation here, albeit reckless, is that off night in Miami got to Lady Gaga.
Oh my God, he knows.
Yeah, I don't think that's reckless at all. I think that's responsible. And furthermore, we just saw her not be immune to. I've only known.
Gaga?
Is James Harden?
Smallpox.
Is James Harden the only one who survived a Miami night? Who could survive a Miami night? The NFLPA. The head of the NFLPA couldn't survive a Miami night. He just lost his job because he went over to Tootsie's.
I feel like Michael Jordan would have been okay.
He played 36 rounds of golf before a playoff game and just came from the golf course to the playoff game.
Well, 36 holes, 36 rounds. Oh, my God. He'd be so tired.
That had to be a record.
What is he, president?
So should we just ask Mickey about why Lady Gaga didn't perform last night?
No, Mike just reported it. He happens to know. We just saw Gaga.
Everyone. Come and listen.
Man, South Florida's worth a couple of points. Everyone knows this. This is not a surprise. Everyone knows that South Florida Knights are worth a couple of points for any basketball team that comes down here. And on many nights, you see a team that has absolutely no legs. That's a real thing. It can be proven by Haberstroh.
He happens to know.
No vaccine for the South Beach flu. Actually, in Florida, no vaccines whatsoever.
But they don't cancel the game after the team is out 40 minutes before game time and people are in the building.
No, but a player doesn't play.
Right, a player.
That's right, but when she's a player and she's the player, like this is the economy that these guys are. It's why you see Kawhi Leonard grabbing $28 million on the side because they know the economy that they are.
That would have been funny if her band played without her.
That's right. Like that's the thing though about.
Would have preferred that.
I don't know.
Well, you know what? You don't sync. Like the lip sync thing, fine.
Yeah.
Don't let people in the building and say you gotta leave. That's just poor form. That's something like Kanye bleep.
Wow.
Lady Gaga out load management.
That's what happened. I don't think. Let's report it. You're a journalist. Like, come on, Zaslow. You're a journalist.
I'll report it.
No, but report it. Look, if Lady Gaga's very popular, she doesn't upset her fans or anybody very much.
Little monsters.
Whew.
Little monsters.
You should have seen the people spilling out of that arena.
Little monsters.
Yeah, in Miami?
All mad.
You drive through this traffic to get to here under that $800 million bridge we're building so no one can get in here?
I'll bet that parking lot didn't give you your money back.
In incredible outfits, let me tell you.
No, but of course they're furious. They come out for the night. We don't even have the infrastructure to hold what would be the rest of that night when that gets out over here.
Instead of going to the concert, I just ended up going to my bar, and you could tell exactly everybody who was let down by Lady Gaga. I was a benefactor of that, so thank you, Lady Gaga.
I am seeing in the corner of the screen something that continues to terrify me and I believe is a workplace violation. Immediately after breaking a bottle over the head of Jeremy Taché in the office for, I guess, being too theatrical, because he is, because we've all wanted to do that to him, this person, who I've never seen before, I can't see him from here, but it just seems all I'm seeing is rage. Everyone else is dancing. Look at the Codys singing in the back of the screen. And what's behind them? A man who is clearly enraged, has committed a violent crime, and then scampers out of the screen.
Might be foaming. Is he foaming?
You
No.
can't tell me that's not rage. Look at it. What did you say his name was? How did you identify him?
He's an established character. Yeah. It's not even his first video. We played him in videos all week last week.
But we haven't seen his behavior.
That's right.
Are you all right?
He's over. Thank
I'm worried about Jeremy.
When I see someone behave like this, I get choked up.
That's the second time.
No, but choked up, emotional, or scared? Because you're
scared.
That is a human resources problem. That right there. That's proof.
We haven't seen Jeremy since.
He had a bottle broken over his head. He goes, what do you mean we haven't seen him since? Is he at the hospital? Like, that's what clearly happened. We have video proof. And he's rabid before he runs out of the screen. This is enough to convict this man.
He might have rabies.
It's implied.
So we've got football is upon us. Mickey Arison, what do I do? Can I get some creative judgment here, please? Seriously, because
it's got to be 5 minutes.
It's
of
5
fury.
minutes. Yeah, he's got 5 minutes is what he's willing to give us. Should we be grateful for the 5 minutes?
Absolutely not. We have to put his feet to the fire on this. This isn't a pal around.
Yeah, grill him.
Exactly right. Zaz needs to accuse him of that insider trading that he did yesterday. What were you accusing him of? That he some backdoor deals that he got.
With Anthony Carter.
Yeah, you got to ask him about Anthony Carter.
Well, that's true.
You got to ask him about the air and the chips. You got to ask him about all kinds of stuff.
Should we ask him about leaving the arena in a disguise after they were swept, like Poppy claimed?
You got to ask him about that. That is true.
Yes. Let's put together a list of questions. Now you're doing it, but we only have 5 minutes. We only have 5 minutes, and I'm asking you just journalistically. These are not concessions we've ever made for anybody.
Mike's got a question for sure.
More of a statement.
Okay, but
my question is Terry Rozier.
Wow. Yeah, all right. So
true or false?
True or false?
Well, so you guys tell me what to do about this because I don't want to be in bed with the owners. I do not. Mark Cuban is now rabid with Pablo Torre. Rabid, going after Pablo Torre. And we're fighting with owners. And this is a day of celebration. This is a man who does not trust the media, does not like speaking in public, does not want the attention, does not need the attention, would prefer to be in the shadows. They've run this franchise really well. He deserves the honor that he's getting this week. No one would dispute it, right?
You let Michael Beasley and Rio go, and they won a championship more recently than the Heat,
So you guys don't think? I mean, Zaslow, you're a two-time champion broadcaster.
That's right.
Like the legacy of Arison in a minute.
Oh, I mean, best owner we've ever had down here. I know people get on him for the spending, but money's never been an issue when the team is good. He doesn't want to spend it. The team is not going to be good. It's a franchise that you don't have scandal, you don't have embarrassment. And the actions speak for itself when the building is packed every single night. It's a great franchise.
Mickey, true or false? You know who Jonathan Zaslow is.
All right, if you want to do it that way, we can do it that way, but it'll require us to make it entertaining in a period of time it's not reasonable, and I don't want to agree to these terms. I think they're shit terms. But I'd also like to give him his respect, right? I would like to celebrate someone worthy of celebration.
What if you tell him in order for me to give you the proper respect, I need more than 5 minutes?
The answer is no. The answer is no. It's 5 minutes. It's the most he's giving anyone. Look, the corridors of power on this stuff, these people don't have to answer to anyone anymore. Anyone.
5 minutes can be an eternity.
5 minutes is more than anyone else is getting because there's so many layers. Look.
Is that what your wife tells you?
Ballmer is sitting here saying, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything.
Case closed.
Yeah, I didn't know anything. And I'm remembering a 60 Minutes piece they did on Prokhorov. Oh, this owner, he's got this suspicious money, but look at him, he's on jet skis, and he's so quaint. He doesn't have a computer. He doesn't even have a computer. That's right, because it ties him to nothing. You idiots. You're 60 Minutes. You don't understand that there's so much space between where people get in trouble and the money that we've seen it climb to the top of the presidency and putting in place someone who's going to make us all sick in Florida. It's going to make us all sick in Florida.
But that's why the Mickey thing is weird, because he's not going to give us any real answers.
Mm-hmm. But so no, you say don't take him. Make a stand.
Let's take Vinny Viola for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
So reject the Mickey Arison interview.
You wouldn't if
Play hard to get.
If you got an email that said blank owner for 5 minutes, you wouldn't take it. Howdy, folks. It's Mike Ryan. It's also NFL season. Lots of big-time matchups. You know your boy's an NFL free agent, so he's looking all across that NFL schedule for the very best games. And when I do, my very first and only stop is the Game Time app, because the Game Time app gives the advantage back to the fans. It's a hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust that you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the very best price. Plus, fees are always included. So what you see is what you pay. You have incredible features such as zone deals. You get to save even more when you choose a section and let Game Time choose the seats. You get panoramic seat views. If you know nothing about the venue you're about to buy tickets for, this is a huge tool. Take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code Dan for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code DAN for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. Now's a good time to remember where tequila's story truly began. In 1795, Cuervo invented tequila.
Cuervo.
What are you doing here?
Cuervo. Anytime someone says Cuervo, I show up.
Well, I do know that to be true, but even during ad reads, like...
Cuervo.
I think you could lay out, especially for one of our great partners.
Sweet, delicious Cuervo.
Since then, Cuervo has stayed true to its roots. The same family, the same land, the same passion.
Cuervo.
So, enjoy the tequila that started it all. Cuervo.
Cuervo.
The tequila that invented tequila. Proximo. Cuervo.com. Please drink responsibly.
Cuervo.